So unless I've known them
he
for a
taught
long
you a
time, I
very
knew they
important
were going to be shit,
very
including Clock. And then he just became just garbage,
yeah.
and
After
decided,
almost a year, and after I come back, everything like mostly everything has changed. I swear.
so.
Yeah, I still don't get what
After we
changed.
met,
Like nothing has
yeah,
changed.
I
It's
know.
just he
Like
just chooses to be
maybe
a
him
dick.
meeting like Kai and all these other people who use like weird stuff, and then he just decided, hey, I'm gonna copy these people. Cause
Hey, I'm
like
gonna become a
I don't
dick
know
like
where he
Kai.
started. Yeah, yeah, and I don't know where because Kai constantly like fucking bullied him and was a piece of shit to him. But he was like,
So
no, I'm gonna still be his friend, even though one of my best friends, who I've known for almost a year now, or like almost a few years now, I'm not gonna
same
take
with me.
his advice, and my friend literally started crying because he was such a sack of shit, and I'm just gonna be his friend still. like when I was 9, I
It's like
think, which
playing with
I knew Kai then,
emotions.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's just like basically playing with emotions at this point, honestly.
Like there's
But
no
not really, but kind of. But when I was 9, I knew Kai then, and I knew Clock then, I knew a lot of people. I don't know if I knew you yet, though. I mean, I might have, like, had you on my friends list, but I just didn't play with you at all. I don't know. Because I have, like, 5,000 people on my friends list that I do not play with. He literally was such a piece of shit.
he
He
still
literally
is.
made me start crying because of like all these insults that he like sent towards me and all this shit that like just made me feel like a horrible human being. Like, how are you
Yeah.
not gonna take that advice and say, hey, maybe this guy isn't such a good person after all?
Like I did with so my brother helped me out with blocking Sim, so I'm good now, I guess. Yeah.
Like,
Well,
I'm
not.
starting to learn how to just completely ignore insults by just saying, yeah, fuck you too. Just ignoring them completely. Not
Oh,
responding.
so you're
Unless it's a
becoming me and
fuck
Maddie, not
you.
giving a single fuck.
Exactly. Cause
Okay.
dude, I literally did nothing to you. Why? But now I'm just like, fuck you. Just like, leave me alone.
Like there's
Leave me in
the
my, leave me and my pizza
there.
rolls and the boys alone. Leave the boys alone, especially
Okay.
me, cause I'm super sensitive.
Okay, with me and Maddie, it's like if you're gonna talk some shit, say it to our face. Like I don't give a single fuck.
Exactly.
Just say it to my face. Don't say it behind my back. That's
Exactly.
even worse.
Yeah, that's just gonna make you hate them more.
Mm. I bet some would watch my stream right now and be like, "Hey, yo, why are they talking about me?" If he was,
No,
that'd make me
he's
crack up.
currently is streaming, so
Yeah, you can't watch my
unless he's
stream.
streaming, oh no, he stopped streaming. Unless he's
Boomer.
streaming you streaming, then just to steal your content.
It's still my content. I'm legit trash
Honestly,
at
that seems like something
Skyblock.
he would do. He doesn't.
Skyblock or whatever. I was gonna play Skyblock.
It feels like he would do something like that. Like he doesn't.
Like,
That
he's
no, but not
so boring
not a
that
lot
he
of
has
people
to
know.
stream other people's content.
Yeah,
Oh,
because he is. He honestly is. Because every world he has, and he'll lie to his grave that he did this all, like friggin' like he'll lie to his grave that he did all of this by himself.
mhm.
When everybody knows he does not have the time for that shit. Nor does he have the patience of mining for like an hour just to get like a
He's
stack of
built like a
diamonds.
snowflake. He knows. Okay, this would piss me off. He knows he'll get bodied by anybody in the chat except from like
Isn't he
11.
like 10?
Yeah.
I'm 11. I'm probably taller than him too.
Yeah, but
I mean, I
listen,
am
Kobe,
short for my
Kobe,
age because my cousin is
Kobe,
literally
Kobe.
like
Let's admit it.
15.
Let's admit
What?
it. You wouldn't hurt a single fly.
Yes, I'm built like a twig. I know.
So is he.
I'm
so
built like
I
a
don't know
twig, but I
who
will
would win in the
kick his
fight,
ass.
not gonna
Holy shit.
lie.
But I will still
Sock him
kick
in the
his ass because I
crotch.
do know how to I do know how to fight. I took
Trust me.
jujitsu, boxing, and I can like halfway beat the shit out of my 15-year-old sister.
Ooh. So you got my skills, but
Yeah.
because
I kind of know how to fight-ish.
I can beat my
So
brother. and he's
I
like,
think I might be able to I think I might be able to beat the shit out of him. Because honestly, I've looked at my arms, I've looked at his through like Discord and fucking like Snapchat, and I've like, brother, you're built like a twig. He spends too much time watching anime that he doesn't do any sort of cardio.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't do any either, but like, I used to live in 10 acres of forest, and I had nothing to do.
You know what I did when I was younger? I would just climb a tree every day, not gonna lie. So we had a tree that we called a clubhouse. I climbed it every single day, not gonna lie.
Nice.
But once we moved away from my grandma's, I can't do that anymore.
Fuck talks about about how he can body people and like just kind of.
No,
like,
you're built like a twig. You can't body anyone. You can't
You're
even
built like
body
a twig
Callum.
and you're too much of a weeboo. I'm a weeb. I will say that. I am a weeb. But not really. Because I only watch like 4 animes, honestly. I've watched SAO, all of that. I watched like a little bit of Naruto, but I've kind of stopped. I watched, I think, 4 episodes of My Hero and then like nothing else. So I'm slightly a weeb, but not really. He's a straight up weeaboo. He has like 15,000 Funko Pops of everything. He has like 80 stickers on his wall. His room is probably secretly probably like full of stickers of anime characters and Funko Pops and like little action figures.
What do you mean secretly? He gives it away too
because
much.
Because he's seen we've seen like a few stickers and then like some other shit. He's probably hiding like 5,000 other stickers and Funko Pops and little action figures. Like, I have a Naruto action figure that I didn't give that much of a shit about, mainly because my dog chewed it up and I didn't care. Like, I just watch the anime. I don't really care if I have like any of the merchandise shit. But like, honestly, he watches too much anime and he's so like absorbed in his anime that he doesn't work out.
I mean, if I had the chance to work, if I had the chance to work out, I would. I'm not gonna lie. If I had the chance to work out, I would.
He does do some cardio, but he probably does some cardio, but not that much, honestly. Let's like all pull together because yeah. Well, okay.
Even if he could work out, he probably wouldn't.
Okay, so he's probably so I had a friend, Gavin. His name was Gavin, and I accidentally made him one of my worst friends on the planet. And it was my fault, and I will admit this. But the reason being was, so he was a shite friend. Like, we would sometimes do roleplays on split-screen Minecraft on my PS4 or on his Xbox. And he would always one-up me in every way, shape, and form. He would lie about several things. Once he lied about a panic attack, because we were at like a skate park 30 minutes away. He didn't have any sort of inhaler, and he said the reason he wouldn't show me is because it was a Hello Kitty one. And then he faked an asthma attack, and since I've never seen one, I probably was really gullible at the time, but I still like did not believe that too shit. But he faked an asthma attack that apparently lasted 30 minutes for him to like get home because the skate park was 30 minutes away and we were walking. So, but one night I was watching Naruto because why the fuck not? Because I was at his house. I was in his parents' room because his parents didn't sleep there. They slept somewhere else. And I was just chilling in there because my mom like was living there for a few days, and my school was also there, so I just had to stay there for a while. So I was watching
makes
anime.
sense.
I was watching Naruto, just chilling there, watching some Naruto, just like.
You feel the vibes.
And then he comes in and he's like, "Hey, what are you watching?" I'm like, "Naruto," because it's an anime that I like. And he's like, "Oh, okay, I'll start watching that." A week later. Okay, so it's a week later.
Watches every
I
day.
go there and since he's on Xbox, he can play Roblox on his Xbox, and I can play it on my computer, on my mom's computer. So I go over there with my mom's computer, and I'm ready to go in there and like play Roblox or like do something else with Minecraft and shit. So I went in there. I was like, we were just talking. We were watching some scooter like shit because he's way too obsessed with that. Like some scooter videos, like on tricks and good scooters and shit. I wasn't paying attention because honestly it was kind of boring. But okay, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Get out," and I'm like, "What did you just say to me?" And he's like, "Get out." He was like, I think maybe 13, 12. I don't know. I was 10 or 9 at the time. He was like, "Get out." And I'm like, "Excuse me, what? Why?" And he's like, "I'm gonna start watching Naruto." And he was really ahead of me because at the time I started to slow down with it. And he was way ahead of me in Naruto. And he was like way ahead. He was like at season 8, and I was at season like 5 or like season 4. Well, not season 8. Just shut up. But he's like, "Get out," and I'm like, "I'm not getting out just because you're watching anime." And he's like, "I'm gonna spoil it for you." So I walk out, and then he shuts his door. I'm pretty sure he locked it too. And then he starts watching anime. I'm like, "Bitch, did you really just kick me out of your room so you could watch Naruto?" And then, okay, so something else happened. It was Roblox. So I walked over there, and since I usually pick the Roblox games, since he had horrible taste in it, honestly.
Because
he
this
picked a
sounds
bunch
like
of
a
like
shitty friend already. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes, because he's obsessed with the shitty, like, you know, have you played like Roblox simulators and shit like that?
Yeah.
How they're just kind of just sitting there clicking mindlessly for like an hour just to get something slightly better.
Yeah.
So he was obsessed with like simulator games, like random shit that was not fun. So I would usually pick some good games like After the Flash Mirage, which didn't work because it was way too laggy. Something else that I completely forgot the name of, like a few myth games. And then one night I came in there, I like walked in, like, "Hey, you want to play Roblox?" And he was like, "No, get out." And he closed the door right in my face. And I sat there. I just kind of sat at his door playing Roblox. So when he opened the door, I could finally get up and say, "What the fuck?" Because he had the door locked, and I was like, hey, let me in. He wouldn't respond to me. So I just sat there playing Roblox. He opens the door, and I was like, "Hey," and then he...
But, I hope y'all are enjoying the stream. Like, I don't really know. My bad gameplay in the background, I swear. Oh, but, I hope you're enjoying at least a little bit. But, I don't really... I don't really know. I hope it's... I don't think it is. To be honest, it's not really that good. Again, I'm bad at PvP. I'm not that good at all. Like, I'm legit little Uzi if he was without the fame. I swear. But if y'all are liking the story, my fucking voice is forced. I swear. But
There we go. My mic was disconnected, so I was
nice.
talking. And...
Nice. You hear me? I think you did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. Hello?
Stream. Yes. Hello.
You can hear me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so as I was saying, I got kind of pissed off and sad. So get up, pick my mom's laptop up and the mouse that she gave me, and I start walking back, crying. My mom, obviously concerned why the fuck I'm crying, comes over and said what happened, and he's like, and I'm like, he won't let me into his room because, and what he said was, and I quote, I'm not letting you in my room to play Roblox because you always pick the game. Because he had shit taste. And so I tell her that, and she's like, she gets kind of pissed off. She's like, come on, just do this. And so I go in there, we play like a game of his, and he plays a fucking simulator, and I could not think for the life of me, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I understand.
Like,
this.
mate,
I had that one friend before.
you looked at like all my shit. You looked at all my games; they were amazing, but he didn't like them for some reason. So that's when I stopped talking to him.
Okay,
well, wasn't that. When that was happening, that's when I didn't stop. Okay, you can.
I think he's that friend that's always like needy, like the always friend that I want to do something. Like he's like simp, but more needy.
Yeah. He was just a fucking shit friend. So.
Personally, I like pick my friends.
Yeah, his friends were
carefully.
toxic too. His friends were also pretty fucking toxic too. Like there was a broken jar on the ground, and I was riding around on my scooter, and then I ran over one of the glass on purpose, and then one of his friends started yelling at me. It was like, "Oh, I broke the glass, bitch! It was already broken." Like, it was already broken. It doesn't matter. Maybe it put it into little smaller pieces. It doesn't like. He also had one of his little ramps in the middle of the cul-de-sac, so like, like mate, you're endangering people, and you're getting mad at me because I broke a piece of glass that was already broken.
Yeah, that's his fault. Like getting.
Well, it's not Gavin's fault. It's just one of his friends' fault.
Yeah,
and of course, I was literally the only one of his whole like group of friends that played on PS4, so obviously I got bullied for that, because for some reason, Xbox players just think it's funny to make fun of fucking PS4 players. Even though we're all console players, we all play on console. It doesn't matter what console you play on. It doesn't matter if you play on PC, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, in mobile, anything. It does not matter. We're all gamers and we all play games. It doesn't matter what you play on. And I'm like, that's why they honestly should just get rid of cross-platform gaming unless it's with PC, because PC isn't toxic. PC isn't that toxic about it, because they understand, hey, we all play games. How about we just shut the fuck up and stop complaining?
I have to say, like, console players, I'm not going after all of them, but console players are kind of more toxic than PC. Like, some of the PC community is like toxic, but not that much.
Yeah, like PC community can be fucking toxic as shit, but like some like PC community, like most PC members aren't that toxic. They're like, oh, GG, yeah, you beat me, whatever the fuck, screw it.
Like,
I lost, I should get better. I should improve. Fucking Xbox or PS4 players, when somebody from a different console kills them, oh, you're so fucking trash, you're so goddamn gay, you're so garbage at the game, you're obviously hacking. Like, mate.
The fact that
Calm
they
down.
say gay, though. The fact that they say gay, though.
I know! It's like, dude. Like, like, a bunch of people that I know, and a lot of them on TF2, because I recently started playing that, I see so many vote kicks happening, because you can vote to kick someone from the game. I see so many happening, and I think it's because some little bitch, little pussy, small penis, and I'm not saying I have a big penis, I'm just saying some small penis bitch is like, oh, you killed me, let me report you because you killed me.
That's
Like,
funny when that
mate.
happens. Yeah.
Like, stop it. You're fine. You got killed in TF2. What did you expect?
What the fuck?
Like, this is a game where the more you play and the more you pay, you get better weapons.
Yeah.
What did you honestly expect? Somebody with a better gun's gonna come up and shoot you because they paid like $500 for a pack.
Yeah, the fucking rich people.
TF2 is a
though, I
very
swear.
expensive game.
Okay, we gotta go rich people though. Oh, don't get me started on most of them. I swear.
Holy shit, rich people are so fucking annoying
I'm
sometimes.
not saying
Like, there's
all
a
rich
rich-
people, but like.
Yeah, like there's those rich people who are like all like nice and shit. Like they have all
I
these.
have more money than you. Ha ha! You're so bad.
Yeah, like there's the rich people who like there's the rich kids or like rich people who are just like have all their fucking expensive shit and don't brag don't brag about it or don't like aren't toxic about how trash you are at a game. They're just kind of like chill. They're just kind of normal.
Yeah.
But then there's the rich people. Oh, you're all fucking trash because you didn't feel like spending $1,000 on a skin, or like $1,000 on like a gun skin or a weapon. Like, bitch.
What the fuck
Nobody cares.
Like, what the
Nobody
fuck? We
cares.
don't control our money.
I
If we
hope
did,
you
we'd have
die.
millions.
You are a piece of shit. You should go cry.
Just like your mama did.
Wait, what? That was sensitive. Like, Jesus Christ.
I swear, people that are
People,
like, toxic,
humans are flawed. Dude, humans are flawed.
we got the bad and like.
Life is garbage. Humans are flawed. I want to go back. I want to be monkey. Because monkeys probably don't call each other gay because they killed him in a game. Go back. I want to be monkey.
Going back, I want to be past.
I just want to spin on a pole while listening to Mario Kart Rainbow Road music.
I'm not gonna lie, like. Oh fuck, I'm tired.
Like, you got toxic people in video games. You got people like Clock. You got liars. You got criminals. And then at the very top, you know the little puppet meme of who controls the world? At the very top are the stupid fucking Karens.
Oh yes, the carrot.
They're controlling everything with their calling out managers and shit.
Puppet hands, kid. Fucking ass.
There's you, your parents, school, government, aliens, Karens on the very top. No, aliens, God himself, the absorbable universe, Karens.
Oh my god.
Like, holy shit! Calm down, bitch.
They legit control everything. Like,
Nobody cares if you don't have to if you don't want to wear a mask, Karen. Nobody cares.
It doesn't matter about
Nobody cares if you have a discount that expired 5 weeks ago.
You ever hear?
No, Karen, you cannot call a manager. No, Karen, your kid has to have a mask. No, Karen.
Kobe.
What?
You ever heard those like you know those Karens that offend like the gender and stuff? Like you're not supposed to date this gender, you're the same gender. What the fuck?
Sexist?
Yeah,
Sexist Karens?
I guess.
Like, they're like, hey, you're a girl, you can't play video games, bitch! I hate those kind of parents. Good thing I don't have one.
Yeah.
Because my dad and my mom, my dad said I should get a haircut. But my mom supports me having my long ass hair.
No one in my family.
Well, actually, my mom and my dad say I need to get a haircut. But my dad says we just need to cut a tiny bit off. Just so it like doesn't just to stop it a little bit. My mom says, "Hey, cut it short." But my mom's not a piece of shit. she goes to church. She's becoming better. She stopped drinking. She stopped doing all the fucking drugs that she did.
Oh, fuck.
Her boyfriend, a lot, like, I think, like, a few years ago got caught, doing heroin. And I found out when I was, like, 8.
Fuck, your family's
But
fucked up.
they're both nice now.
like
They go to church. They stopped drinking. They haven't stopped smoking. They stopped drinking. They stopped all the
Smoking,
bad shit. And
no, you
she
gotta
probably,
smoke sometimes.
yeah, you get to stop smoking.
You gotta get that smoky sometimes.
Once my cousin
dad,
forced me
my
to vape.
dad, he's never gonna quit like smoking. I already know that. Like,
Once
I'm
my
not gonna
cousin forced me
force-
to vape.
Oh, my brother has a vape, but he never forced me to try to
My cousin
vape.
actually lost his vape, so he
Oh.
just has a Juul now. And honestly, it's fine. I'm fine with it. Like, I've actually done it more than once. It's kind of epic.
Had
Okay,
a Juul. My brother had.
I'm gonna have to say
my
this
brother
quiet,
has
just
a
in case
Juul.
my dad is awake. Like,
I think my
just
brother has a Juul.
my dad might be slightly awake because he's a heavy ass sleeper, but he might be awake and able to hear me. I have to say this kind of quietly. My cousin said when I turned 12, so this year on my birthday, he said he would get me a Juul.
Bet. Can you pass it over?
Yes, and I'm actually kind of like excited for that shit because like
Can you pass it over?
there's been times where I start shaking for no reason, uncontrollably. I'm like, bitch, calm down, and me and
Can
my
you pass
body's
it
like.
over? Kobe, can you pass it over? My fucking
I
life
don't
is
know where
shit.
you live. I don't know where you live.
That's
That's the
fucking.
thing.
I'll tell you right now, but I can't do it on stream.
You're streaming, so yeah, you probably shouldn't.
Like pass
You
it
should.
over,
You could
bro.
probably tell me through like messages,
Yeah, they can't see the messages, so.
because it just kind of
I'm
cuts
not
out the entire
seriously
thing.
gonna tell you, but like.
Yeah, no,
It'd be
don't.
fun to get a fucking Juul.
Like, you never know when my account's gonna get hacked, and then they're gonna be able to know where you live exactly.
Yeah. I mean, like. Oh, fuck. But at some point, most of my friends are gonna know where I live. Like, Maddie knows where I live, well, obviously. I think Clock knows the state, not the whole thing. Kai knows the state, like, a lot of friends know the state. But only Maddie knows where I actually live, I think.
Like directly, like your home address.
Well, obviously, like, she's a childhood best friend, she'll know. So.
You ever are you ever gonna meet up with Maddie?
It depends.
I'm interviewing you. Are you ever gonna meet up with Maddie?
It depends. Again.
Why does it depend?
It depends if our parents meet up again.
Have they actually once before?
Yes.
Epic.
But it wasn't close to like when I was like 5, maybe. I don't know.
Oh. Also, I'm very confused if you guys are dating or not.
No. We could
Okay.
if we wanted to, but no.
Yeah, okay. Because I was getting mildly confused at some point. Like, are they dating or not? My brain is being fried.
Yeah, we just.
Because, like,
Yeah.
I'm
Like,
shit at
Kobe,
figuring out
this is what I-
relationships between
okay.
two people.
Kobe, I'm only gonna tell you this: we fake flirt a lot.
Okay,
It's like
yeah.
a thing. we
Yeah, I
do.
kind of know that because of last night
Yeah,
on
fucking
Minecraft.
Last night was fucked.
Yeah, that was kind of.
I think my dad's back. I don't know. Fuck my voice. Fuck my voice. Fuck my voice. Fuck. My
Well, I don't
fucking
know how
voice.
anybody can do that because that's physically impossible.
Not really. If you have fucked up vocal cords like mine, yeah.
Should
I
you
can
start
force
randomly
myself to do
streaming?
this, but it's mostly when I'm tired.
How many viewers do you have?
I don't think I have a single one. Story.
Here, I'm gonna start streaming on Twitch. Why the hell not?
I don't have a Twitch yet, but I should get one.
Oh, you're streaming on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're probably not gonna
If
get
I had
recommended.
Twitch, I would get way more viewers. Because, let's admit it, people like to watch 0 views.
Yeah. I'm gonna start streaming right about now. Dun, 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 dun,
Fuck my
dun,
voice.
dun.
Fuck my voice. Fuck it. Hey, what's
What?
up, stream? It's like legit corpse's son.
I don't think there's anybody on there.
Legit corpse son. Not gonna cap.
I'm bored as shit.
Let's be honest. When I'm older, I could probably do the corpse voice. Probably. I don't fucking know. It depends
You
on my
already
voice
have
with
mastered the girl voice. You now need to master the corpse voice.
the deep voice, yeah.
While you were eating dino nuggies, I mastered the way of the girl voice.
You did?
The story of your life.
Let's hear it. Let's fucking hear it, you bitch. I'm just kidding.
I said that was the story of your life, not mine.
Oh, fuck.
Dummy!
I wanna hear it though. Can we fucking
Dude,
hear it?
okay, do you have Discord?
Yes, but I don't wanna get on it.
Because I want to show you a video of or TikTok that I found. That is fucking amazing.
Okay, fuck. Let's hear it.
Well, it's like an anime kind of animation thing. I fucking
fuck.
love it. It looks amazing.
How
Let me
about
just
we
copy
do
the
this
link.
later then? Because,
Copy.
I need to
What's
check
your
that out.
what's your username?
Fuck, let's not do this right now.
What?
Let's not do this right now.
Alright.
Streaming. Like,
Wait, are you going on Discord on your PS4 or on like your
No,
phone or
my
something?
phone.
Then why they wouldn't be able to see it?
No, I mean like reveal Discord.
Oh yeah, say it. Okay. Yeah, that one.
Wait, we can do this later on. I need.
Do you know if there's any?
No, there's not. I need Maddie to fucking join. She invited me, so I'm gonna join this. I don't fucking care if I'm in a game. Shut the fuck up, game. Whoever fucking complains is gonna get the beat in the ambo wombo in the ass. Like, fuck everything. Let's just go kidding.
Oh wait,
I'm
that won't.
Fuck you.